Like Pastor introduced me, my name is Dr. Ahmed Adamu. I'm the first ever elected global president of the Commonwealth Youth Council. The Commonwealth Youth Council is the biggest youth organization in the world. When I was the president, I led over 1.2 billion young people across the 53 Commonwealth nations. And it's a great honor that a Nigerian, African, a black person became the first president of that council. And there is this very important quote I want to start my talk with. Princess Diana once said, she said, I want to walk into a room, be it a hospital for dying or hospital for the sick children, and feel that I am needed. I just want to do, not just to be. If you reflect on this quote, what Princess Diana said, she said she want to do, she just want to do, not just to be. And there's a big difference here. Are you doing or becoming? Right? You do first, then you become. And that's what Princess Diana did, that we are still celebrating her while she's dead. How many people have died, but we are not hearing their names? Because they wanted to be. They became, but we are not mentioning their names. And one of the life lessons that we can learn from Princess Diana is the sacrifice. She was willing to sacrifice all her royalty, all the privileges attached to that, so that she can do, not just become. She was the queen of the biggest kingdom in the world, but she gave out that so that she can have the freedom to do, not to become. So she sacrificed what she has become just to do what she wanted to do. Like she said, she wanted to be queen in people's heart, not just to be queen of the country. But what the lesson here, the lesson for us here is that position, power, money is becoming. But doing does not require you to have power, position, or money. Everyone has something to do, can do something. And today is the day to reflect in doing, not just becoming. Because the measure of success from Diana's life is that it's not what you become, it's not how much money, how much position you have, but how much lives, how much difference you make in other people's lives. How many lives you've touched. That's how we know you are successful or not. And today we are celebrating her 60th birthday. She will have been alive in a period of a big trial in the history of humanity, the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'm sure it's one of the big themes around this event today. We lost lots of lives, millions of people. Lots of families are still grieving for their losses. And we are here today to console with them, to also reflect the lives of these people that we lost in this pandemic. And if there's one thing we learned from this pandemic is that we are one team, human team, humanity. Yes. And that we are facing this trial together. We fought it together and we are winning it together. No one is trying to take the credit. It's humanity credit. And that this life is very short. We can leave this world anytime. And that what the best thing we could do at any moment is to do something for other people, to touch people's lives. And that's why we are here today. And sometimes we might be doing things for other people, sacrificing for other people. We might not be seeing the results yet. But something is happening, something is changing. It's just like a little story I want to give to us and the children. There was a time when there was this cow. She got trapped in a swamp. And she was struggling to get out of this swamp. And until when she lost her strength, she couldn't make any effort. And then someone came. Instead of helping her to get out of this swamp, what this person did was to even use that cow as a platform to get across this swamp. So he had the chance to help the cow, but this person didn't help the cow. And after crossing the swamp, this person made or so some coins, golden coins in the ground, and he picked it. You know, he's surprised. This person had the opportunity to have the cow, but he didn't have the cow. But now he's meeting treasure. He's picking the treasure on the ground. Like he's being rewarded for not being nice, for not being kind. Really? And then the second person came, and he had the cow. And the cow came out of this swamp. And this person fell into a pit. Like really? Negative result for helping animal? No, humanity is not just only helping people, but helping anything that requires your help, including animals. And if you can help animals, then who the most important person or individual or being to help is human beings. And then the lesson here is that, and someone was saying the wisdom behind this is that the person that picked this treasure, the coin, the diamond or golden coin, he would have been far richer than that. But because he didn't have the cow, that's why God limited his richness. He would have been far wealthier than just these few golden coins he picked. But because he had the opportunity to have the cow and he didn't do that, God gave him the chance to have the cow, but he didn't. That's why God withdrew his wealth. Because all wealth belongs to God, right? So God withdrew and took away his wealth from this person. Because this person is not helping a being. Right? So if you see someone, if you see something that needs help, what do? You help this person. So God will increase your wealth. Right? And this person that helped the cow was supposed to die that day. That was the day he was supposed to die. But because he helped the cow, he lived. The worst thing that happened to him was to fall into the pit. Right? So it's a great thing that happened to him. So don't underrate helping people. Today is the day to reflect on helping people. No matter how little. If you reflect on the lives of Princess Diana, you see that what she stood for. And that's why I have to appreciate the organizers for this event, so that we can reflect on these lessons. And we need to hear more stories, because if you can hear stories of people that have helped other people, then we want to also be like them. We'll be socially incentivized to be like them. And we also want local stories of great people, like the pastor here. He's doing great things, I'm sure, to help people. So we need to also compose and compile the stories of great people in Africa, in Nigeria. They are doing great things, so that we don't only celebrate Princess Diana and things that humanity and great things are done by those kind of people out there. But we are this part of the country, we cannot do that, right? So we need to make stories, success stories of great people that are making differences and changing the world, so that we can see what they are doing. If they could do it, then we can do it. Before Roger Bannister, I'm sure you have the story of Roger Bannister. It was impossible for human beings to run 1 mile in 4 minutes. But when Roger Bannister came and celebrate those stories, I'm sure and also it's something we can continue doing, to create a movie or short videos of great people, what they're doing. We can show it to the children, to the future generation, the young people, so that we can learn from them and see what they're doing, and we can also learn from them.